YouTubers. Today we have an unboxing for you. Once again, we have a couple updates coming, major I should say. As this bit, I know I've done my Tri-Fire build and whatnot, but honestly, knowing me, I wanted one perfect rig, and don't get me wrong, that rig was perfect in its own way, but I'm an enthusiast, so therefore I'm going to definitely upgrade, and I was due for an upgrade, so we're doing a completely major parts upgrade, completely overall to the system. There's no more the same system that I have now. Today we're on I'm upgrading to the Oswell platform. I know it's run hot and whatnot, but honestly, it doesn't matter to me as I'm running water cooling, so the temperature is not too bad. But just for your information, I did delete my i5. Now, this i5 here is just a representation of that I do have an i5, which will be upgraded to an i7 next year. But right now I'm running an i5 in my rig, and I will show you that later, that my rig is running with the i5 in it. And so this unboxing right now is to replace the board that I currently have in my rig, which is the MSI XPower Z87 board. I meant to do an unboxing of that and update, but me being stupid, I actually deleted the video I was supposed to upload it. So now I'm actually going to do, one video in one. So, and I got a few things I got to stuff into this update. So this video might be maybe 30 minutes, maybe 20 minutes long. I'm hoping 20 minutes. So let's get into the unboxing before I go any further. So now this was a birthday gift from my girlfriend for my birthday, and she's so awesome. She allowed me to buy it. Actually, she liked this board, honestly, and I do like it, but in my mind it was a little too expensive. But in all honesty, it's better to go hard or go home, So and here's what I bought. This is freaking heavy, but let's get to the point. This is the MSI XPower Z87 motherboard. This cost $436 off Newegg. Now it is the highest priced motherboard on Newegg, and honestly, I'm a little happy just because I've never bought a motherboard for such a price before, and this is a top premium motherboard. So am I excited? Of course. Who wouldn't want a board like this? But at the same time, as I said, it's my first time actually spending this much on a motherboard, and I hope to keep this for quite a while. As I said, it's a very expensive board. So, but let's get down to the nitty gritty. So, this board, I have the XPower in my rig right now, and XPower is good. Don't get me wrong, the XPower is really good. But seeing me that I want to run in the future, I want to run either three-way SLI 780s or three-way SLI three-way Crossfire 9970s, which is rumored to come out sometime October. So seeing that I want to run three-way setups, I needed a board that was capable of doing that. The XPower now, even though it runs at 8 times 4x4, which is good for Crossfire and Tri-Fire configuration, the bandwidth is still limited on the bandwidth. I thought you could actually run it, so I turned myself into a guinea pig and see if it actually works. It does work, but as I said, it doesn't work so well. So I needed a board that was able to supply all of those PCI Express lanes, and this is why I really went out and buy this, because this has the PLX chip on it that provide I think 32 additional lanes of PCI Express lanes, so you can run all the way up to quad Crossfire or quad SLI or quad Crossfire. Sorry. So yeah, but as you can see, high performance, enhanced PWM cooling, better power stability. They have put this into a burn test for 24 hours. I think it's 0.95 test time for 24 hours, and it passed it, so it's well certified. It has 32 phase of digital power, 4-way multi GPU, overclock essential Intel Wi-Fi BT module. So this board is pretty much, you know, killer board. I mean, it has military class 4 components, OCGD 4, the command center, audio boost, killer E22 Ethernet, which is really good for your gaming, sound blaster, XFI3, and Virtue MVP 2.0, and it also supports Intel Wide-Eye. So let's get to the unboxing. I mean, you guys can look up all the specs if you need to, but I don't want to have to go through that because this is not like a thorough review of the board. This is just an unboxing. So, but you know, it also comes with a little window just to show you the board. So as you can see, there's a little window show the board, and it comes out. It shows you like little, you know, little details. As you can see, you can run 4-way SLI on this, or 4-way Crossfire, and it just gives you a little overall hint of what's on the board. Now, it comes with 2 packages, one with the board, which I'm going to put rest over right here for now, and one with all the accessories. Now, see what you get. Okay, in the accessories you get like this iPerformance and OC Power MSI Intel 8 series platform overclocking guide. So this is like a overclocking guide on the layout of the board and stuff like that, and the platform diagram, as you can see. So if you want, for those of you that are not don't have any knowledge of how Aswell processor overclock, it's slightly different, trust me, because I have it. It's slightly different, but it's really easy at the same time. You don't have to just play with it. So this is just like a overclocking guide for you guys that don't know how to overclock, you know, processor in general. I guess you get like a fancy, you get like a MSI gaming mouse mat, which is pretty cool. And you get quick connectors, or Q connectors, MSI call them, to help connect your front panels to your motherboard. You get like voltage checkpoint connect adapters. So if you want to check the voltage checkpoint, if you're overclocking severely or highly overclock on LN2, this would be good to know how much voltage you're pushing to your CPU and stuff. You get your IO shield for your back of your case. You get, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You get 6 SATA connections for your, you know, SSD and your hard drive. It's SATA 6.0, just to let you know, or 6 gigabits a second. You get the little add-on adapter for your, this is a 3-way adapter. It gives you Intel Wide-Eye, where you can wirelessly display data through our wireless display, so you can, you know, display anything through a wireless display. And it gives you Wi-Fi and also Bluetooth 4.0, so that's pretty awesome if you want to use it. I don't use it, so I won't be using this at all. So yeah, let's get to everything else because I don't want to make this too long. You get the CD with drivers. You should go online and install the latest driver. Let me see, got a whole bunch of stuff here. Quick installation guide, those for you that are new timers to building computers. Quick installation guide. You got another disc with the Intel Wide-Eye drivers and stuff. Okay, what else I get? You get the MSI gaming series badge for your computers. If you want to put it on your computer, that'd be cool to put on your computer. You get a I would say back panel USB 3.0 adapter for those of you who want to run extra adapter at the back of your computer. And you get a bunch of SLI bridges, which is pretty cool. So I have tons of these already, trust me. And so you get another what is this? I think this is yes, so this is like a eSATA combo. So yes, eSATA for the back of your computer as well, and you got the connection, everything for it to hook it up. And then you get your antennas for the Intel wide-eye and Wi-Fi and Bluetooth adapter that I just showed you earlier, and another SLI bridge. So, and then you get your certified of quality and stability. So this certifies that this board went through a Prime 95 test for 24 hours at a certain clock frequency, pretty much like 4.3 gigahertz. So it's certified for that. What else? And you get like a layout. This is like a layout of the board. It shows you everything on the board, like a little layout to tell you where everything is located on the board. Application and software user guide, and on the Z87 XPower user guide. And then you get a door tag that tells you busy breaking world records or out by an L2, which is pretty cool. It's not corny at all, so that's pretty cool. Now let's put by all these stuff and then we can get to the board, which is the part I've been waiting on. And keep in mind, guys, as I said, I have tons of these, so there's no need for these. I don't really use them, so most of this stuff is going to sit in here until when I decide to sell it. Whoever buys it will get all the stuff intact. So yes, as I said, this is the wide-eye. As I said, let me show you again. It's Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and Intel wide-eye in one. It's an adapter. I'm not going to use it as I don't, care for all that stuff. So yeah, I'm just a straight up gamer, that's all. And let's get to the good part. All right. Move this aside. Switching out with my girl here. And this is the part I've been waiting on. Man, this thing is heavy. Now, this is... Whoa. This got some weight to it. Alright. I'm not holding the board, guys, as there's like a sponge underneath it so I can hold it. Now, this is the MSI XPower Z87 motherboard. I gotta tell you, you can feel a big difference between the MPower board and this board. This is truly a premium class board. I mean, full matte black PCB, dark caps. I gotta say, it's pretty heavy too, especially with these heatsink. They don't look that heavy, but they're really, you can tell they're really thick. They're really solid. It's a nice looking board. Very heavy. I would say this board weighs about a good 4 pounds or so. That's just estimating. So I mean, nice looking board. You got your SATA connectors. These are native to the Z87 chipset. If you decided to run a one of those small SATA right here, one of those Q SATA or whatnot, there's little SATA SSD drive here. Then when this top one where it look the icon is located would be disabled. Then you have additional 4 here SATA connection that runs off a separate chip right here. Alright, so yeah, and you have your debug or LED readout in the air. So you can you got find any errors unfold up. You got 1, 2, 3 here, 5 express slot. This one here is if you're running things, it's graphics card in there. It's recommended use this slot as a rest right up directly in the CPU. The 4 are just one, the 4 addition of the 4, which 2, 3 PLX are running the peer chip here. You have underneath heatsink here all your overclock overclock here. Or never gonna locking buttons, which I'm not gonna. You have to use the USB 3.2 one. One is USBs and no header. The other one is because 90 degree. Put it that way, angle and upright. You install a this card here because cause a problem. If you so the graphics set at 90, it will cause degrees, which is from 90 degrees. You get your two this week. CPU 8 you can use one. You don't use two of them, but one of them. Seen that my if I do support that 8 pins, I'm gonna send anyways because also be overclocked. To not extremely plug it us, you know. With at least an overclock button processor, but you have an additional 6 pin to power your graphics card. Or I would recommend it if you're running more than 2 graphics card. If you're running like 3-4 graphics card, I would recommend plug it in so it gives you additional power to help with overclocking. If you're overclocking your graphics card, it would definitely help with stability. You got 32 phases. That is nuts. Like 32 phases. That is just crazy. You can see them underneath there. You can look at additional phases underneath there. You can tell these are definitely high quality stuff. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 5 CPU fan headers. All of them are 4 pins, so 5 CPU fan headers on this board. And I mean, that's just about it, just the general. And then you have the 1150 pin layout right there. What I want to say is just that, you know, I like this board. I got to tell you, you can tell it's worth the $400 premium. It's very heavy. It's a 12-layer PCB motherboard, so you can see how thick it is. It's very thick. If you can look, guys, it's very thick. What else? It lights up as well. The MSI logo lights up. That logo lights up, and there's a strip that there's a light strip right here that separates the audio boost from the rest of the motherboard, so you don't have no interference in your audio quality. I mean, that's generally about it. That's just about the unboxing. So guys, let me know what you think about this board. I think it looks super sexy. It looks really nice. You get what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 USB 3.0, which is freaking awesome. And then you get your killer E22 Ethernet. You get your analog audio output here and inputs. You get 2 USB 2.0 with a PS a keyboard and mouse combo here. And I mean, you got your what else? You got your I think this is DisplayPort and HDMI, and I think another HDMI right here, and your digital SP diff here. That's pretty much it, guys. As you can see, yeah, I am happy. I can't wait to put this in my rig. Honestly, this is gonna be really nice running 3 GTX 780 in SLI or whatever ATI comes out with in October. So yeah, this is really nice, guys, and I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. And there's a few other additional stuff I need to show. As I said, this is just my brother's i5, but I'm using it as a reference to show you that I do have an i5 processor, and which will be upgraded to an i7 next year. And just want to show you that this is the new tubing that I will use, but not in this one. I won't be using this until maybe by the end of the year or so. Don't know yet, but this would be the new tubing I will use. It's called the E22 acrylic tubing, which is the new thing now in the water cooling community. So I'll definitely be using this at some point. I got a couple of tools as well to work with that. I got this I wouldn't call this a coping saw, but it's similar, and this helps you get a straight cut on the acrylic tubing without causing any damage or cracking it. So I bought that, and I also bought a Wagner heat gun for, you know, so that way I can bend the acrylic without it breaking. That would give me some nice bends. And I bought this thing from Home Depot as well to push inside of the acrylic, so that way when I'm bending it, the acrylic won't fold on itself or bend on itself. So that's nice. So I can't wait to try that out. And I think a couple more things to show you guys. I'm still gonna run with the yellow fluid, as I already pre-made the yellow fluid for this upcoming updates. And so I already have that pre-mixed. And what else is there to show? I had one more thing that was on my mind to show you guys. Yes, and as you can see, I already started a fittings collection here. There's tons of fittings, including what is currently running in my PC right now. So I'm they're definitely decked out for this new setup. Yes, it's, you know, crazy Gerbil bottle, but it's not just to keep my fittings here in one place. Now I'm gonna take you off the tripod and show you guys that I actually do have the MPower now running in my rig right now. You can see that's power MSI XPower. The M original Z87 with us, and this is as well I bought i5 670 as well the new set of i40 there from MK, and it's up yellow RAM and Vexo light. The reason why I'm changing this, as I said, so because you can see all three chain cards are in there, as this is run there. These are all running at PCI Express 3.0, but this is times 8, this is times 4, and this is times 4. With these two cards now, their usage are very high versus this usage, where in, like, for example, games like Battlefield 3, where I should average about maybe 140, maybe 150 frames usually, it's way low. It's like in the 60s, 70s, and that just tells me majorly is because there's something going on with the PCI Express times 4 slot, where it's just not giving enough bandwidth. Now don't get me wrong, the Tri-Fire works. I just think that it when it comes to high-end cards, you just need a little bit more bandwidth in order for you to fully utilize these cards. So so that's my bottleneck in the system, why it was performing so bad. So as I said, I had to move to a different board, and I got a premium board, and I'm happy about this, and I will be selling this board so I can recuperate my money. So yeah guys, I decided to go, you know, sell my 2011 platform for as well, just because, as I said, I am a gamer. I really didn't do much with that platform. That platform is more for, like, you know, people who are doing the editing and stuff. I'm just a gamer, so that platform wasn't, you know, it was fun while it was there, but, you know, it was time to move on to greener grass, you know. So so I went with that, the MSI and the Aswell setup, and I'm happy about it. And I will definitely get an i7 next year. The i5 is just to hold me over until, you know, I'm able to afford an i7. So yeah, you know, and technically I could have bought an i7, but as I said, I prefer having a solid board for now, and, you know, so keep a processor now and then, and next year I get my better processor. And kind of, yeah, so update, yeah, to you. I'm said, you know, happy, and that's more. I don't want it to get coming, guys, as it's done yet. Oh, there's more stuff. I couldn't even tell you my rig complete. I can't tell you this in my video. It's gonna be the rest, but I want to hear a long thing. It's gonna be, I would say, my rig officially complete, but tax return time next year. As I said, I want to run 3-way SLI or 3-way crossfire. So I gotta buy 2 of the cards in the next 2 months. I'm not sure. I could buy a 2 GTX 780s right now, but I'm more of an ATI fan than an NVIDIA fan. And it's not that I'm biased towards NVIDIA, it's just because of the prior experience I had with them. But if ATI doesn't launch anything, or if they do launch something and it turned out to be a fail, then I'll just go with it, what NVIDIA is offering. So that's why I'm waiting to buy, waiting right now. I want to see what ATI has to offer before I jump to NVIDIA. So that's the update, guys. Whenever I get the cards and the water blocks and everything, I post another video. So this will be the last video for I would say about a month or 2 before I post again. So I hope you enjoyed this unboxing, guys, and remember to subscribe, and please, you know, you know, comment if you have any thoughts about my, you know, my setup, my rig, what I could have bought, you know, what I shouldn't have bought, you know, stuff like that. Just, you know, voice your opinion. I'm not gonna bash you for it. And yeah, guys, and yeah, subscribe, like, comment, and there's more to come after this. I'm not fully done yet. This is just the beginning, and so I can't wait to do the acrylic theme. As you can see, the acrylic laying there. Can't wait to try that acrylic thing. This should look really nice with the setup. So yeah, guys, that's about it. So see you guys on the flip side.